All right, cool. So we're looking at some commentators right now, but match is about to begin. It's so Capcom had like a Christmas tournament at their UK offices, kind of prep and release for Street Fighter Five. And I tried playing 4 earlier today, and I just ran into a bunch of online Hondas who just wanted to headbutt and butt slam. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need this in my life. I'm just gonna watch Street Fighter Five. So that's what I'm doing. I wanted to kind of do like a commentary type thing over the matches. I figured that would kind of help me familiarize myself with the game, and also kind of give some insight to somebody who wanted to watch some Street Fighter Five, and maybe learn a thing or two about the game or about fighting games in general. So, going straight into it, starting match, dude with the Steve Lington, Mr. Steve Lington with the long braid. It looks like he's got maybe one earring. This dude's styling, profiling, and also playing Nikali, going up against Ramuchan, Mika. So right off the bat, I can't really say which way this match goes. I don't really know enough about the characters, but I would assume that Nikali might have a slight edge, as Mika doesn't really have an escape option to deal with his pressure. And for Nikali, that's no issue at all. Nikali certainly has escape options. Heavy punch DP, EX DP, V trigger isn't really too reliable, but I mean, when you got the uppercuts, what else do you need? But with that being said, Ramuchan's got some nice offense going. Ooh. That was a nice combo. What was that? That was like 30% or something. 1 bar and a V trigger, but, it costs resources. Situational, has to be in the corner and such. But yeah, nice round from Ramuchan. Going up against Jan XC. Wow. So yeah, a lot of neutral jumps from Ramuchan. I'm not entirely sure what he was trying to bait out, but now he doesn't really have himself in a good position. So he's cornered. Nice. Nikali gets a dash up command throw. That's a thing about Nikali. Excuse me. That's a really good thing about Nikali. Ooh, he flubs on that combo. His pressure is ridiculous, right? So it's like you can't press buttons. You have to block against his pressure. But then he also has an incredibly fast dash and a command throw. So now you have this pressure that you have to respect, and then you also have a character that has a command throw that you have to deal with. So whether that adaptation is backdash or jump, if you backdash, you get crush countered. So if he did like a sweep, that's a hard knockdown that leads into a mix-up that you have to eat. And if you try to jump, chances are you won't get air reset. You will get hit on the ground if you try to jump early, especially. So it's tough. It's tough to deal with Nikali's command throws. So Ramuchan, with that being said, though, Ramuchan is kind of fighting back. He's got him in the corner. So the problem with Mika's charge dropkick is that it is very slow. So even though, wow, that was very unfortunate for JNXC. Okay, nice. He's fighting back. Wow, spends a lot of meter for that combo, but he gets a ton of damage. Nice overhead. What's he going to do? He's going to, okay, overhead again. Nice. Yeah, so I haven't actually seen these matches before. I screened them to make sure like I was at the final 3 games, but otherwise I haven't really seen anything else. And I mean, what I did see, I don't remember anyway, so it works out. But yeah, first game goes to JNXC, Steve Lington. Okay, game 2. We're looking at commentators. They're like pointing at the camera and stuff, leaning back in chairs. That's pretty chill, you know what I'm saying? Okay, back to the match. All right, game 2. JNXC up 1 round, or 1 game rather. So, okay, Ramuchan again, he's kind of going to jumping. JNXC is trying to play a bit more ground game, but Ramuchan is having none of that. Ooh, wow. Okay, yeah, so Nikali's DP is pretty slow. That's one thing about it that's kind of a negative, but it is invincible. So, like, it's fully invincible. I don't know if it's both hit and throw invincible, but for sure it is fully hit invincible. So it's a lot like Yun's DP, where it's a slow thing, but it can hit on the ground and in the air. Yun's heavy kick DP. Although, I mean, Yun's is a bit worse, but, that's neither here nor there. So again, Ramuchan has some corner pressure. Last time when he had JNXC in the corner, he wasn't really applying a lot of pressure. He just kind of had him in the corner, and he was kind of doing stuff. And he kind of did the same thing here. So that's pretty unfortunate because it just allows JNXC to get out pretty much whenever you want. Wow, that sweep didn't kill. Oh, that sucks. Wow, what a heartbreaker. Okay, so Super Saiyan Akali takes the first round. But I mean, Ramuchan, he was. I mean, he's not doing everything correctly, right? Of course, there's still some unfamiliarity with the unfamiliarity with the character. Uh, Words are hard. Ooh, wow. Okay, cool. So that V trigger or that V reversal almost never works. It's like I've seen it get triggered by a medium punch, and then the opponent still had time to block afterwards. And I was like, wow, that was a bit ridiculous. But yeah, that was a good use of it to kind of beat out. Okay, cool. So JNXC is just really on top of it with the counters to jumps. So he's V reversaled a block jump in, and right there we just saw him jab Ramuchan out of a neutral jump. So he is, even though he's not necessarily DPing all of them, he definitely has answers for all of the jumping that Ramuchan's been doing. Okay, so there's like a lot of jabs, nice throw break. Ooh, wow, very good, very sick read on the V trigger or V skill activation. Okay, yeah, EXDP, that's all he really needs to get his pressure started. Mika doesn't have anything invincible on Wake Up, so both of her, that was weird. Both of her EX command throws are not invincible. So that is something to keep in mind, especially when you're playing Mika or when you're pressuring Mika. Alright, nice. Okay, so there's that dash up command throw. Doesn't spend the second EX this time, decides to save it. Wow, I think he can kill off this. Yep. Nice, gets the stun and the kill. Ooh, no, he flubbed. Okay, so this happened to me during the beta. I was trying to hit combos after jumping. Oh, reeling back. Okay, handshakes, good games all around. Let's see if I can skip ahead to the next match. Yeah, so I was trying to hit combos as like Nakali as Nash. Basically, the jump in timing is kind of deceptive from what I could tell. It was like I would jump, like the hit stun on a jump normal is more so than you would think. So like you hit a jump in normal and you think, okay, I'm gonna land at this point in time and then I'm gonna body the shit out of whoever I'm trying to body. But in reality, it's not necessarily that way. There's a lot of delay. So like you do your jump attack and then you have to wait for a little bit before you can do your grounded attack. Right, so we're looking at these commentators, you know what I'm saying? They're like doing stuff. I'm going to try to skip it. Okay. Whoa. Too far. There we go. All right. So we have some dude versus some dude. I don't know either of these people. Ex-Soldier versus Inferno Kong. MBA Inferno Kong. So Vega versus Birdie. This match, I feel, is like 5-5 until Birdie gets in. So on the ground, I mean, in the neutral game, Vega, I feel like, has the edge. But Birdie is by no means lacking in the poke department with his stand strong, crouch jab, stand medium kick. And then also, wow, look at that can. The can was still there. Okay, so he threw that on one side of the corner and almost all the way to the other corner. The can was still on the ground, so that never disappears. That's a very good tool for Birdie. But yeah, so the problem here is like, even though Ex-Soldier can get in and do some damage, Birdie still does more damage at pretty much every opportunity. You know, like one hit from Birdie when he touches Vega once, like one counter poke, he can squeeze out like 15-20% off of Vega. But when Vega gets in and Vega gets a hit, most of the time it's like little 5% chunks, 10% chunks, and if he gets like a good combo, it'll be like a 20% or a 25% chunk. But for Birdie, I mean, as you can see there, he got one hit and he took off about 20%, and now he has him in the corner. So he can just kind of poke and annoy Vega until he does something unsafe, or Birdie can extend in some manner. And even though maybe what he, like right there, that was, never mind actually, that was safe. He hit confirmed off of the can into a medium punch. That was sick as fuck. Yo, Inferno Kong. Fight on. That was over so fast. I'm guessing Inferno Kong's the dude on the top. He's twitching and stuff. He's like, yeah, man, I play Birdie. Dude on the bottom's looking like, yo, I play Vega. Contemplate life, you know what I'm saying? This is not a good time. He got bodied. Ex-Soldier, how you feel? All right, whatever. So, yeah, these load times are pretty long. I think I'm just going to skip ahead a couple of seconds, like 20 seconds. There we go. Perfect. Wow, this game looks so HD. Yo, I am ready for Street Fighter V. Rise up. So Inferno Kong versus X Soldier. Again, like just a lot of poking. You know what I mean? Like a lot of that kind of mid-range game. Inferno Kong is getting in, getting some damage, but luckily X Soldier backs off, lets his stun bar build down. Nice. So also something to note, X Soldier like immediately just took off the claw. He was like, I don't need this. Like this is claw was only holding me back is how he's feeling right now. So I'm not sure if he could have punished that for a bit more. He doesn't really have a lot of meter, so I think maybe just a straight up Rolling Crystal Flash or RCF. Is that what people call it? I don't know. The Rolling Crystal Flash seemed like the most. Wow, that anti-air is really good for Birdie. Whoa, that was sick. Okay, so Rolling Crystal Flash was probably the best damage you can get right there. Inferno Kong got an awesome sequence from that Crush Counter Roundhouse. Crush Counter Roundhouse, dash up, command throw. He did kind of a late dash, so I guess he was kind of hesitant to try to combo off of that. Wow, okay, so after the EX rush, Bullhorn rush, I'm not entirely sure what it's called by Birdie. Okay, cool, so now he's just going for a bunch of command grabs. He has Vega in the corner. It's looking really tough for X Soldier right now. Yeah, he was working on that stun for a while there. Oh, wow. Okay, so Inferno Kong at this point is so confident in the match. He could have gotten more damage off that, but he's just going to kind of sit back and build V-Trigger. X Soldier, now he can't get killed by Chip, right? That's kind of a key thing to keep in mind here. Ooh, okay. Interesting to note. V reversals cannot kill. Oh, wow. They switched away before that was even done. V reversals don't kill. So I didn't know that, but I learned that today. So that's cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, Inferno Kong took that really fast over X Soldier. But I mean, we weren't really able to see too much of what X Soldier had with Vega, but definitely good stuff from Inferno Kong. So this is the finals, I believe. Pretty sure this is the finals. It's JNXC versus Inferno Kong, if I'm remembering their names correctly. Wow, Birdie is 7'1". I had no idea. That's crazy. But yeah, so some twirling of the chains. This match, I don't really know too much about. I mean, I feel like, again, Nikali can get in, and Birdie doesn't necessarily have an answer for it. He has, like, the EX Zonk. I forget what it's called, but, like the uppercut version, and that has one hit of armor. But it's not, like, a true invincible DP, right? It's still an armored move. So you can't really use it as a last-ditch effort, as you will die. Like, if you try to absorb a hit with armor, you will get smacked up. So, nice pressure from Inferno Kong. He's kind of stand medium kicking, crouch jabbing, stand medium punching. Yeah, and something to note. Oh, wow. So, I'm not sure if Nikali has recovery after his V-skill, or if he tried to do something. But JNXC got mopped up. He got mopped up right there. So that sucks. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Inferno Kong. This dude has a jersey on. That means he's like super esports. So you don't want to mess with this guy. Wow, he's got that stand roundhouse. Well, both players representing stand roundhouse for their character, respectively. Inferno Kong flubbed a little bit there. He went jab into short instead of short into jab. Because I know that's definitely what you want to do with Birdie. Okay, cool. He uses the V reversal, decides to not save it to try to get a V trigger. He's just going to instead try to keep this pressure and this momentum going against JNXC and kind of push him to the corner. So, wow. So, a lot of really patient play from both players. They're just kind of waiting it out, trying to see if they're... Ooh, whoa. Okay, yeah. I was interested to see how that interaction went down. But Inferno Kong... He's looking one step ahead in pretty much all of the instances. I think this is kind of a case of Birdie being much easier to pick up than he is to stop. So I'd be interested in seeing, once the game has actually dropped and everybody has more time with the game, how the meta develops around Birdie. Because right now, he looks incredibly strong. And not just that he looks really good, like not just that he looks hella good, but also he looks really hard to stop. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here. Okay, cool. Perfect. So, game 2, Inferno Kong took the first one pretty convincingly, in my opinion. But, okay, so right off the bat, JNXC gets a little bit of a lead, pushing Inferno Kong a bit to the corner. Wow, okay, so look at his shimmying. So, Inferno Kong, he is definitely an experienced player in some regard, in the at least the fact that he's moving back and forth a lot in neutral, and he's kind of taunting you, like, okay, what are you going to do in this range? I know this range is uncomfortable for you because at any point in time I could try to do something quick or do something that reaches pretty far, and you don't necessarily have an answer for it. So I'm just going to kind of do stuff over here and see how you respond. But right there, Inferno Kong got a dash up throw against JNXC, and there wasn't really too much he could do about that one. That round's going to Inferno Kong. So right now from Nikali, I would like to see an adjustment of like a bit more aggression, because he's been playing this passive game against Inferno Kong, and I don't want to say it's getting him nowhere, but it's like you can only keep Birdie out or keep Birdie at bay for so long until you do one thing, one move on block, and then they get a V reversal, or one punishable move. They're going to jab, or some way that they can move forward, or read on a backdash, just like that. And now you're in the corner. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to, whoa, does that work? Wow, that's sick. That was really cool. I guess Nikali's super is really fast or something. Okay, so we still got his V-trigger stocked up. It looks, oh man, get scooped up. Is that it? Okay, no, it's 3 out of 5. It looked like what JNXC was trying to do at the end there is he wanted to roundhouse into V-trigger and then go into Super Saiyan mode. And if it hit, he could have done like low forward into the swipe, or low forward into axe kick, and he would have stayed in Birdie's face, but not necessarily too close that he can get command thrown, but close enough that he can apply his own pressure. So I think that's the situation that he wanted to go into, but it just sadly just didn't kind of pan out. So that sucks. But yeah, going into game 3, I don't know, man. It looks like it's going to be pretty tough for Steve Lington to make the adjustment. Because, like, I don't know, man. It's looking like all Inferno Kong right now. It looks like he has the matchup knowledge against Nikali, and JNXC just does not have the knowledge against Birdie yet. So, I mean, I hope I'm wrong. There's still some time left in this video. I'm not going to browse over it to get spoilerinos, but, it looks like there's still some time left. Okay, Inferno Kong gets a throw into the corner. Oh, man. Full screen. Just do it. When you've been playing, like, a lot, like a set, like what is this, the third game now? Third game, Inferno Kong hasn't done that almost at all against JNXC, and that's the first time he's kind of thrown that out. Oh, wow, overhead. Okay, so he's getting close to stun. Nice! There it is. That's a stun. So this round is going to JNXC, whiffs the DP to build meter, goes for command throw. That might be max meter gain. I'm not entirely sure. That was very nice from JNXC. Just as I was talking about how he was out of it, it looked like he's pulling back into it. Ooh, okay, nice. So Inferno Kong kind of messing around with that stand medium kick, pushing in the corner. But then, wow, again, when did he get so much stun built up? I didn't even see that happen. That was crazy. Okay, wow, so Inferno Kong, he's really just kind of fishing with those long-range thingy-mabobs. I don't know, chains. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, okay, cool. So corner pressure, some stand shorts, some jumps. Wow, so those stand jabs are really, oh, get slapped. Did you see that backhand? He kept the pimp hand strong. Where my money at? And they start rocking out afterwards. That's crazy. Dude, Birdie is so cool. Wow, okay, so that dive kick, just no challenge against down medium. It looked like JNXC was trying to dive kick to mess up his timing on the down medium punch, but the down medium punch was active enough and hit high enough up that it just didn't matter. Didn't matter that he did dive kick. It would have anti-aired either way if he did or didn't dive kick. So that's very unfortunate for Nikali against Birdie. But, ooh, wow, okay, sick whiff punish from Inferno Kong. Ooh, EX command throw in the corner. You got no health left. What you gonna do? He backdashes as a kind of a bait, but you don't really have to do that anymore, as there's no more FADC, and that is it. Dolphin dive into victory. Look at that belly jiggle. Oh, eat those donuts, Birdie. I swear the donut does not look that big when he throws it up originally. Boom! Look at that big Christmas party at Capcom UK. So again, all of this footage is courtesy of Capcom and Capcom Fighters YouTube channel. That's where I got this off of. It's pretty cool. You know, it looks like this. It's all YouTube stuff. So yeah, check out Capcom. Check out Street Fighter 5. It's gonna be pretty dope. Check out my Twitch too. I mean I stream. It's pretty cool, I think. Yeah. Check out the Twitch. It'll be in the description. If you want to see some more match breakdowns, let me know. I'm definitely gonna be doing some regardless. But you know, if you have some games that you'd like me to review or make a video of, just send them in. Just shoot me like a message on YouTube or on Twitch, and I'll check out your stuff, man. But yeah, Street Fighter 5, it's coming out really soon, and I'm really excited. So, you know, here's to hoping that the game is like hella dope and people like to play it. But yeah, I've been Salarathmatics. This is pretty cool. I like this whole looking at a computer and talking to myself thing. It's pretty neat. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, I'll be around. Follow the channel or something, like the video, I don't know. Promotion. Alright, cool. Peace, y'all.